Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Realty by Enrique Torres. It's your friendly neighborhood realtor, born and raised here in Los Angeles, working with Christie's International Real Estate. My mission is simple: to help you understand that homeownership isn't just a dream, it's a plan. And today's episode is very special to me because we're talking about first-time home buyers. And I believe everybody should be able to achieve that dream. And the myths that keep so many families and young adults and even everybody from taking that first step, right? So we're covering myths, we're myth busting today. But first, as always, let's get into my favorite segment, today's market snapshot, where we cover California and national averages. Right now, nationally, over the 30-year fixed mortgage rate is sitting around 6.27%, stable after months of fluctuation. Here in California, home values are up roughly 4.7 year over year, with a median home pricing near around $909,000 statewide. Right now, the California Association of Realtors projects that the sales will rise about 10% in 2026 as inventory improves and rates settle. So if you've been waiting for the better time or waiting to get into the market, you might already be in that better time, you guys. If you would like a market snapshot of your city or state, comment down below snapshot, and I will personally send you a market snapshot of your city. And please don't forget to turn on those notifications so you're up to date with daily market rates and you won't miss a video of Realty by Enrique Torres. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok for daily real estate tips and inspiration to help you achieve home ownership and reach your real estate goals. Now, let's dive into today's segment. Again, we're myth busting today, guys. The biggest myths that stop people before they even start is that you need 20% down. And that's quite simply not true. You can buy a home with as little as 3% down, you guys. Using conventional loans, there's a 3.5% with an FHA loan and even 0% down with the VA loan if you're an active military member or a veteran. Another myth that I hear all the time is that you need perfect credit. False. FHA loans accept a credit score as low as 580, and some programs work with even lower scores if you can show stability. And another myth I would like to cast is that people say homes are too expensive. I'll never qualify. I'm never going to be ready. California has hundreds of programs, you guys, like the CalHFA programs where they give you money for your down payment, the Golden State Finance Authority, and local city grants that can cover your down payment or closing costs. Remember, grants are money you don't have to give back. Myth number 4, renting is safer. Renting feels safe, but it builds someone else's wealth, not your own. Homeownership builds equity and stability for your future and for the stability of your future foundation. If any of these things sounds like you, stop believing in these myths and start learning the truth. If you've ever told yourself, I can't afford to buy, I encourage you to schedule a free consultation with me. And if you comment below, schedule or send me a DM, let's jump over to things. Now let's jump over to things parents can do early on to prepare their kids, which is very important. Parents, legal guardians, listen up. This pro tip is for you guys. One of the greatest gifts you can gift your kids isn't money. It's that mindset and preparation. Here's what you can start doing now, even if they're young. Number one, teach them about saving. Even $5 a week builds discipline. Number 2, add them as an authorized user on your credit card, responsibly though, to start building their credit. Put them on a secured credit card. Talk to your bankers about those options. You have them. Number 3, open a saving or custodial account where they can see compound growth in action. And number 4, talk about home ownership at the dinner table. Normalize that owning a home is achievable and not impossible. Get those hard conversations out so they can start asking questions and getting their minds going. By the time they're in their early 20s, late 20s, they'll already be financially ahead of the curve. Now, if you're in your 20s or early 30s, this part is for you. Build your credit. Pay bills on time. Keep balances low and avoid unnecessary debt. We all want that beautiful Birkin bag, but wait. Start saving for your down payment. Even $100 a month puts you on the correct path. Talk to a worthy lender early on. Don't wait until you think you're ready. Knowing where you currently stand helps you plan strategically and helps you see the bigger picture early on, which is very important. You can also consider co-buying, buying with a sibling, a parent, or even a friend if the numbers make sense. I've seen multiple of my friends buy multiple multifamily homes, and that helps them start on the right path, right? Another thing, start the conversations now. And if this is something you want to reach out to, comment down below now, and we'll schedule a consultation to get it done together. Let's shift the conversation to a topic that doesn't get talked about enough. There's not attention. First time home buyers later in life. Maybe you're in your 40s, your 50s, or even your 60s. And even if you have rented all your life, maybe you have told yourself that buying a home is for the youth, or you're not ready, or you don't think there's enough time, or think that it's too late for you to start now. Let me tell you guys, it's never too late to build stability, equity, and peace of mind. That, my friends, has no age limit. So if you haven't started yet, here are some tips you can do right now to help you achieve that. Start by checking your credit and financial foundation. Start by pulling your credit report. It is never too late to improve and clean up your credit history. Don't be shy of that. It's important to do it now than later. Paying down small debt or consolidating credit cards can raise your credit score faster than you think. And also look into first-time home buying programs. All programs are based only off income, credit limits, and job occupations, not age. FHA, CalHFA, and local city grants are always available no matter what. You may also qualify for down payment assistance. Again, go to my Instagram page. I have a link that can make you qualify, that will show you everything you qualify for. Closing costs help a lot, or fixed rate loans with low entry barriers. Start considering buying a smaller home, a more affordable home. You don't need to buy your forever home on day one. Start with something manageable and build your way towards that goal. Also, start thinking long-term stability. Homeownership can really give you guys that freedom from rising rents and the stability of knowing your housing costs won't suddenly go up. That's very important, you guys, that you can budget for the next 30 years if you don't do any modifications on your loan. Even if you buy your first home at a later age, you still are building equity and security for your later years, and something you can pass down to your family. Remember that bucket I always reference to? Your first mortgage payment is a drop in that bucket. Eventually, it'll grow. Something very important that I want to bring to you guys' attention is make sure you partner with the right realtor and lender. A good team can structure your purchase in a way that fits your income and your goals, including low down payments, fixed rates, or co-ownership with family members. All of that comes into building a perfect package. It's never too late to start. The key is to start with what you have and get professional guidance, you guys, and make that one small step forward, because you will be surprised from where you are at and how close you guys are. Let's explore a very common way to make this all happen. The programs we've been talking about that make this possible. An FHA loan is a 3.5% down flexible credit rate for first-time home buyers. CalHFA and Golden State Finance Authority provide grants or deferred second loans to cover down payments. Deferred loans are second loans that at times you only have to repay back when you modify your loan, your existing loan, or you sell your home to buy another better home. And one are times that you might have to sell. You might have to sell if you're relocating for another job or you're moving cities, right, guys? We're not trees. We have the options to move. USDA loans are 0% down for qualified rural buyers in rural areas. And then you have, of course, the VA loans are 0% down for veterans or active military members. Thank you guys all for your service. These are all tools meant to help working families build wealth through homeownership, right? So again, guys, it all starts with the belief. Whether you are 18 or 68, the first step is believing that homeownership is for you. You don't have to be rich. You just have to be ready to learn, plan, and execute that plan, and want to execute that plan. Start by learning your options, checking your credit, and building a relationship with the trusted realtor and lender who believes in your goals. And remember, your home isn't where you live. It's the foundation of your future and your kids' future, and that generational wealth we keep talking about. Thank you guys for making it this far on today's episode on Realty by Enrique Torres. If you have found value in today's episode, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend or family member. That, for here and my team, goes a long way. It's your friendly neighborhood realtor providing real insights, real strategies, where real estate is made simple. We believe real estate is a road to wealth and generational wealth. And I'm here to be your guide every mile of the way. See you on the next one.